Yo, 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 what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. So, ladies, listen, I really need to bring this to your attention because I think a lot of women don't know this, they don't understand this, because I get a lot of emails from women who say, Mr. Locario, I don't get it. I go out with these guys, we hang out a little bit, then right after we have sex, they stop calling, right? And so a lot of women are under the assumption that because they had sex, that's the reason why the guy just, kept them moving, right? Now, there are certain situations where, a guy will have sex with you and all he wanted was a sex, so he's just going to keep it moving, or let's say he had sex with you and he didn't really like the sex that he had with you. He didn't enjoy himself too much, and, he'll keep it moving, because of that, right? But another reason why dudes will sort of just hit it and quit it, or dudes will get your number, and sometimes women will say, a guy got my number but he never called me, all these other things where guys are just losing interest, right? The reason why that guy lost interest, or he doesn't want to see you again, or he had sex with you and he called it a day, was because you were not his first choice. Okay, you were not his first choice. So what does that mean? That means that sometimes when a guy hollers at you or gets with you, he's settling. That means that you're not necessarily his type. You understand? So he might think you're cute enough to have sex with, or he might just be horny or bored or whatever it is, and he, interacts with you. But you're not really the type of girl he's really feeling. Like his interest isn't that high. So this is why when, you guys have sex, or let's say you probably went out on a date or two and then he just stops calling, it was because you weren't his first choice. You're not the girl that he really wanted. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you ladies should understand this. Like sometimes you go out with a guy, maybe, he asks you out, or, you're bored, or you have a guy who sort of, you might use to just give you attention, so you're not really that into the dude, but you'll mess around with him a little bit here and there. But then when some other dude comes along who you're really feeling, you start to give all your attention to that guy, or you want to be with that new guy who is your type, because that new guy is your first choice, right? So the same thing applies for when men are dealing with you. See, what happens is that, and the reason why a lot of women are confused, and this is why I got to bring it to your attention, is that a lot of women think that since a guy has approached them or talked to them or decided to take them out to a date or whatever it is, that means the guy is really, really into them or really, really interested. But sometimes, he's just doing it because you were the only one available that was going to go out with him or see him or have sex with him. But that doesn't mean that you're his first choice. So he might have wanted, like, let's say, for example, he goes to a bar or a party or a club or whatever situation it is. He might see girl A and he tries to holler at girl A and he doesn't get girl A. So then he hollers at you, which is girl B, and he's like, okay, you will do for right now. Now, I'm not saying this, to get you upset. I know every time when I throw these buckets of truth on you ladies, you don't want to hear it. But the reason why I'm telling you this, or I'm just letting you know this, is that so that you will be, aware and understand what's really going on. Because a lot of times what happens is that you're confused as to why certain things are going down. And then you assume it's something else when it really is this thing. So then you start acting in certain ways that are sort of counterproductive. So you're thinking, oh, well, he didn't have sex. He stopped seeing me because I had sex with him too quick. No, he stopped seeing you because he wasn't feeling you that much. You understand? So I want you to get the right information. So a lot of times when you're dealing with a guy, there's going to be times where guys are just really into you, you will be their first choice. You understand? And usually those are the guys who sort of stick around and want to keep seeing you and make certain things happen. In certain situations, you might not even be the guy's first choice, but you know, he might stick around a little bit because he likes having sex with you or whatever. And then over time, he starts to really, want to be with you. You understand? But in those cases, a lot of times you get guys who will be with their girl for a couple of years and then end up just leaving them out the blue because a girl who was his first choice comes around and wants to get with him. Right? So the thing is, you just got to understand that in certain situations, you were not his first choice. And this is the reason why he didn't stick with you. Right? So I just want you to understand that. And the thing is, you know, in a lot of cases, you're not going to really know if you're his first choice or not. You understand? But the thing is, you shouldn't really even worry about that. And I talk about this all the time, is that when you are having interactions with men, when you are, doing your thing, going on dates, hooking up, trying to make stuff happen, you have to just enjoy yourself in the moment, because you never know where this situation is going to lead. So you can be with a guy for a couple weeks, you can be with a guy for a couple months, a couple years, who knows? But the thing is, you have to enjoy, every minute that you're in it, and don't worry about the other shit. But see, the thing is, a lot of times women, they'll worry too much about the other stuff. It's an ego thing. You want to, feel desired. You want to have that guy be all about you, which is, it's fine. But the more important thing is, are you enjoying yourself? Are you having fun? Right? Because let's say I dated you, right? And I was treating you great. We went out a lot of times. I took you to these awesome places. We went on some great dates. We had some amazing sex. Everything was there. The chemistry was there. You was feeling it. But what if when I talk to my friends and they say to me, so how's it going with that girl you're seeing? Right? Now I might say, she's okay. She's cool for right now. But you feel you're having the time of your life. So it shouldn't matter what I'm feeling, because you're probably never going to know. Do you understand what I'm saying? So just enjoy the time you're having with that guy. Right? So, I just want you ladies to understand that. Don't get so bent out of shape about it. Just understand that a lot of times when, a guy sort of falls off, or he is not feeling you, or it gets to the point where, he stops calling or whatever, in a lot of situations, it's because you weren't his first choice. You feel me? So that's pretty much it. That's all I want to say. So ladies, listen, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below. Also click the link under that to get my free audio program, 7 highly effective steps to finding and keeping a man. And I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 2 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below and send me your questions. If you have any questions on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. And 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, 7 highly effective steps for finding and keeping a man. And I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.